I'm going to share some of the conversations that I eavesdropped on. And I don't know if I'm going to get all the facts completely straight because, again, I'm just listening. As Daniel's talking to the owner, it's clear that he's referencing a previous conversation that he had with this guy, which obviously I wasn't a part of. And says, I know we discussed me buying the property, paying off the hard money lender, and either leasing it back to you or selling it back to you, but it's just not going to be possible. We can't keep this as a 14-bedroom house. It has to be converted back to 4 bedrooms. I can tell Daniel is trying to have the tough conversation with this guy. He's trying to be honest and forthcoming and realistic with him. I'm noticing this guy's responses are very dry, unemotional, and the only way I can describe it is kind of like a fake response, like he's faking civility. I don't know how else to explain it. So when Daniel says this home has to be converted back into 4 bedrooms, like basically all of the work you've done has to be undone. The guy goes, oh, really? You really think so? I mean, we had licensed contractors do all the work. The bank signed off on it. And Daniel's like, there's no way the bank would sign off on this. Essentially, this made the home completely unlendable. So you can't sell it to a traditional buyer. The bank would never have signed off on you using the money from your hard money loan to do all of this work. A hard money loan is like someone giving you cash but charging you 9%. That's kind of what it's like. The owner then suggested to Daniel that they could get the property rezoned for multifamily use, that's something that they were considering when they bought the property. Maybe you could do ADUs. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get approved to have a 14-bedroom house. The owner kind of just stands there and scratches his chin and he's like, oh, well, this is a really good income producing property. Daniel said, well, in the state of California, if a tenant is living in an illegally converted bedroom and it's considered unsafe or uninhabitable, they can actually sue the landlord for all the rent they've ever collected and get it all back. Daniel said that's a huge liability and it's not a risk that I would be willing to take on. I'm listening to this whole conversation and this guy literally standing there trying to convince a seasoned investor that this is a good buy, that all of this is legit, that this is a money-making opportunity. And I'm like, if it's such a good money-making opportunity, why haven't you made your mortgage payment in 6 months? Make that make sense. This conversation was like watching a game of ping pong. This guy would throw something out and Daniel would slap it back. And then Daniel drops a huge right in front of me.